For years, we've all been told that mastering our time is the key to unlocking our peak performance. But what if that's only half the story? What if the real currency of success, the very thing that fuels your momentum, isn't the hours in your day, but the energy you bring to them? Let's dive into that.
This quote, it just gets right to the heart of it, doesn't it? Your energy is your professional signature. I mean, it's felt in every meeting, every email, every project you lead. But that energy has a lifespan. And that lifespan is determined not by your schedule, but by the subtle little drains you allow into your world day in and day out.
You know the feeling, right? You look at a perfectly blocked out day, it's full of productive tasks, and you just feel completely flat. This is the modern professional's paradox. We're organized on paper, but exhausted in reality. But listen, this isn't a sign that you're failing. It's a signal that we've been managing the wrong resource all along. Okay, so here's the fundamental reframe we need to make. We're conditioned to see time as this finite clock, always ticking down. But energy? That's completely different. It's more like a renewable current. Yeah, it can be depleted, for sure, but it can also be recharged, redirected, and even amplified. So the real goal isn't just to schedule the clock, it's to manage the quality of your current. And this is so crucial. Burnout rarely happens because of one big, catastrophic event. It's the slow, steady drip of tolerating things that just don't serve you. You know what I'm talking about. That meeting that could have been an email, the gossip you listen to, the outdated goal you're still chasing. These are the small leaks that can sink great ships. So how do we plug these leaks? Well, it all starts with awareness. We have to shift from just managing tasks to actually auditing our energy. And no, this isn't about adding another to-do list. It's about developing a whole new lens to see your work and your life through. I want you to take a moment with these questions and be brutally honest with yourself. Think about your last week. Who did you walk away from a conversation with feeling inspired? And who left you feeling completely depleted? Which tasks made you feel alive, in that state of flow? And which ones felt like you were wading through mud? This right here, this is the raw data of your personal energy economy. As you really start to do this audit, you'll see patterns begin to emerge. On one side, you've got your sources, the colleagues who challenge you to be better, the projects that stretch you, the habits that clear your mind. And on the other side, well, you've got the drains, the negativity, the busy work, the goals that just don't align with who you're becoming. Take a good look. Where is your balance right now? And let's be really clear here. The exhaustion we all feel, it's rarely just about needing more sleep. It's an emotional fatigue, and it's born from the friction of misalignment. It is the heavy price we pay for tolerating people, projects, and mindsets that honestly, they belong to a past version of ourselves. Okay, so awareness is the first step. We've got that. But action is what creates real change. So how do we turn this audit into a daily practice? We need a framework. This is all about building a proactive strategy to protect your most valuable asset. Think of this as your roadmap. 1. Start your day creating, not just reacting to emails and notifications. 2. Identify those 1 or 2 things, a walk, journaling, 5 minutes of silence, that recharge you, and guard them fiercely. 3. Use Sunday to quickly reflect on the week's energy flow. 4. Learn to consciously step away from drama. And finally, 5. Be intentional about renewal. It's not just rest, it's active replenishment. I absolutely love this reframe. We often think of boundaries as these big walls we build to keep people out. But a much better way to see them is as strategic filters. They don't stop connection, they clarify it. They protect your energy so you can direct it toward what truly, truly matters. All right, we've talked theory, we've talked frameworks, now it's time for the coaching moment. Let's make this tangible, let's make it immediate. This is where the insight you've just gained meets real-world action. This is the question I want you to sit with this week. Seriously, look at your audit, look at your daily routines. What is that one thing, that one subtle, persistent drain that you've been allowing to continue? Go ahead and name it. Just one. Don't try to overhaul your entire life at once. Maybe it's declining a recurring meeting that always drains you. Maybe it's muting a negative group chat. Or maybe it's just shelving a project that no longer inspires you. Choose one leak, and this week, consciously plug it. And then just notice the difference it makes. So let's bring this all together, because managing your energy goes way beyond just self-care. For those of us who lead, whether that's with a formal title or not, It's actually a core responsibility. When you protect your energy, you are not being selfish. You are ensuring that you have the clarity, the resilience, and the capacity to actually show up for your team. A drained leader cannot inspire. A scattered leader cannot provide clear direction. How you manage your own state is your leadership. Think of it like a ripple in water. The energy you bring to your work, it doesn't just stay with you, it radiates outward. It affects the morale, the motivation, and the momentum of everyone around you. By guarding your energy, you are curating the emotional climate of your team. You're giving them a source to draw from, not another drain they have to manage. And here it is, the ultimate takeaway. True growth, true leadership, isn't a solo pursuit. It's about empowering those around you to rise too. When your energy is aligned and protected, you move from simply achieving to enabling achievement in others. So my question for you is this: with the energy you are cultivating, who are you enabling today?